Hey, how's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Esports Talk. And oh boy, we have talked time and time again about the Overwatch League and investors wanting out. And about 2 weeks ago, I think we discussed the Vancouver Titans and how they replaced their entire roster and the impact that that would have on the Overwatch League. But today, we are here to discuss some rumors because the Houston Outlaws' former general manager, Flame, or Matt Rodriguez, was on stream when someone asked about Cloud9, hearing about rumors about Cloud9 wanting to actually pull out of the Overwatch League. And he doesn't deny it, but he says that he would not be surprised. I'm going to show you guys this clip right now.
Any thoughts on the rumor of C9 wanting out of the league? I don't think I don't think it's crazy. Like, I don't know. I don't really have thoughts on it. I feel like multiple teams probably regret investing, or at this current moment regret investing, so it's not that shocking. The problem is that, like, now we're at this point where I feel like it's hard to find buyers. Like, it took Outlaws so long to get bought, right? Like, Outlaws is one of, like, the most popular brandable, whatever you want to say, teams in the league. And if you can't sell that, like, easily, then, like, how easily can other teams sell? Like, I don't know, especially like C9 or like any of the European teams. Like, how much demand is there in an online league? It's kind of weird.
So we've already known that there's a lot of regrets for those that actually did invest into the Overwatch League, but Flame brings up the next problem in that it's really hard to find buyers right now, even for the Outlaws, which I would agree with him in that they're probably one of the best branded teams in the Overwatch League. So if the Outlaws are going to have a hard time finding buyers, then I imagine that Cloud9's team, the London Spitfire, will probably have an equally hard time doing the same thing. Because obviously at this point in Overwatch's lifespan, it is going to be very difficult to find investors and to find buyers who are actually interested in buying teams in the Overwatch League when obviously the Overwatch League has gone very downhill. And keep in mind that Cloud9 bought into the Overwatch League at $20 million, which was standard during the inaugural season, but still, that's a lot of money. It's a pretty hefty investment, and on top of that, they got 12 players on their team, the London Spitfire, and the minimum salary for an Overwatch League player is $50,000. I just heard my cat outside, not my cat, my roommate's cat. But 50,000 times 12, what is that? I'm no good at math, but I think it's $600,000. So you're paying an extra $600,000 a year for these players, and obviously there's a bit more that you got to pay on top of that. So while they might be rumors, you know, like Flame said, I would not be surprised in the slightest if they were trying to sell their spot. So if they are trying to sell their spot, no one's buying right now, or you're having a very difficult time finding buyers, like Flame said. So they're pretty much stuck in a contract with Blizzard, presumably until the season ends, or just until, you know, however long it lasts, until someone buys it. And we can even look back to a few weeks ago when Nadeshot and Courage were playing Warzone discussing the Overwatch League, because yeah, they don't think that an investment into the Overwatch League is worth it either, and they mentioned how difficult it must be to sell a spot in it.
Ask your friend. I'm sure he'd tell you how to get a refund.
Hector needs refunds now? Wow, man, times must be
crazy,
really tough, dude. He's saving receipts and shit.
And now that they realize that Overwatch League, you know.
Ooh, oh wait, hold on. Hold on. We getting a little too really real. Yeah, I'd be curious. I'd love to be in the head of an Overwatch team owner right now. How much they spend? $20 million that bit. I wonder what they're thinking.
Hey, bro, Resmi.
The best Overwatch player in North America just quit to play a game that doesn't even have a competitive scene yet. Oh man, it's tough.
And like I mentioned earlier, the Vancouver Titans dropping their entire roster and pretty much completely replacing it with contenders players doesn't really help either, because Overwatch League level players are scarce, and that scarcity is just going to continue and get worse and worse as time goes on, and as players pull out, players switch to different games, and as investors have already realized that an investment into the Overwatch League isn't really worth it anymore, especially in the times that we're in right now where everyone's at home, they've got a dwindling viewer base, there's no home stands, which is obviously a big moneymaker for them. So yeah, if you're Cloud9, why wouldn't you want to get out? But only time will tell how this is going to turn out. You know, like I said, this is a rumor, so we will find out in the future if Cloud9 is trying to sell their spot or not, and I would expect that other orgs might be trying to do the same thing. So like I said, we'll see where this goes. Of course, let me know you guys' thoughts on this. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all fairly soon. Bye-bye.